Sure, there's no reason to be alarmed. No doubt someone just stole the book for ransom.
I'm getting high paranormal readings.
We must get it back. Otherwise, the city, perhaps even the world, is in grave peril.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. It's just a book.
And an atomic bomb is just a couple of rocks slammed together.
This is the only English translation of the Necronomicon. If someone were to read the spells in it aloud, the results would be catastrophic. Should be easy enough to follow the trail.
Please, hurry!
Sheesh, you think that guy Klein owns the paperback rights the way he's carrying on.
He's right to worry, Peter. The Necronomicon spells are like sonic keys that can open portals to other dimensions, where the great old ones wait to take over the Earth.
Yeah? Give me an example.
Cthulhu.
Gesundheit.
Cthulhu? I heard of him. He's bad, right?
He makes Gozer look like Little Mary Sunshine.
You're kidding.
Hey Videoland, Bobtendo coming at you with another toy review, and this time we're taking a look at a figure I've owned for at least 11 years now at the time of this recording. Released in 2006 by SOTA Toys, under their Nightmares of Lovecraft toy line. It's the slumbering beast that resides at Relia that makes Gozer look like Little Mary Sunshine. Cthulhu, green variant. I say green variant because the figure has also been released in black as well as blue. So without further ado, an unintentional rhyme there, let's jump into this. First thing I will say is I no longer have the package to be able to show you, as that got tossed out many years ago. But I can provide a picture of the front at least. So on to the figure. I gotta say, the sculpt is just awesome. Never before, in my opinion, has the great old one looked so good, aside from some statues I've seen. But as a figure, it's top notch. I really like the bone pieces sticking out of his back and elbows. And hey, check it out, he's even got tentacle ass flaps. Paint job is very well done too, though it's not perfect, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to touch it up a little. I find the design to be really excellent, but it does have some flaws. I'm not a big fan of the tentacle feet, especially since the description of him in the story says talon feet, but I guess I can let it slide. The detail on them is still great, and even has unneeded effort put on the bottom. Speaking of unneeded effort, they even sculpted in an octopus-like mouth hidden under the tentacles on the face. I thought that was a nice touch on something they didn't have to do at all. Onwards to articulation. I'll start with the head, as that is the bulk of movement. The tentacles surrounding the top of the head are a type of bendy rubber wire material, different from the rest of the figure, allowing you to pose them in whatever form your imagination can come up with. The head itself can go down about this far and back up. You can spin the head around full 360, but not without moving other parts out of the way and pulling all the tentacles forward in the process, but it can be done. Same deal with the wings. They can spin 360 as well with the aid of moving tentacles out of the way in the process. Unfortunately, that's all you can do is spin them around. No wing flapping mechanic to be found here. The arms are both different in maneuverability, due to the way the body and legs are fixed and don't move, so it is limited. The left arm moves up about that far, and back about that far. It can also move out about this far and back in. The right arm, I hate to say, is the weak link because the feet get in the way. It can only move back this far and forward this far, so not much you can do with it. The hands, however, both spin 360 at the wrist. Can I also note how cool is it that they took the time to add in what appears to be a pentagram branded on his left palm. Nice touch. If you're having a hard time making it out, let me illuminate. I also must add that the prototype that was released in 2004 looks really awesome too, and has a kind of gloss finish to it, making it appear wet, which is something I wish had been carried over to the final product. But that's not to say that the finished product is bad by any means. And that's all there is to Sato's rendition of the great old one, Cthulhu, as part of their Nightmares of Lovecraft series, which also includes Dagon, a ghoul, and Nyarlathotep, all of which I have not gotten my hands on yet. Maybe one day, but for now, Cthulhu is good enough for me, and I recommend picking it up if you're a fan of H.P. Lovecraft and his mythos. Thanks for watching, and remember... Tune in next time. Same Bob time, same Bob channel.